Chapter 2, Confessions and Complications. As you start your morning, you keep replaying Lily's confession from the night before. I can't believe my sister is in love with Reese. Reese has always been a part of the family circle. Someone you like, perhaps too much. But things just got way more complicated. Crushing on him was bad enough, but now that I know how Lily feels, what do I do? You sigh and scrub a hand over your face. Step 1, make sure Lily's okay after the night we all had. I can figure out the rest from there. When you arrive at Lily's room, you find her sprawled in her bed, cocooned under the covers, clearly not in a hurry to greet the day. Hey, Lily. Regretting your decisions yet? Yes, very much. My head is pounding. Looks like you got a classic case of the old hangover. Remind me never to go near alcohol again. You let out a soft chuckle. I wonder if Lily remembers what she told me last night. Hey, do you remember anything from after the bonfire? Not much. Why? Did I do something embarrassing? You quickly backtrack, shaking your head. If you count giving Reese and me a private concert, then yes. No way. Oh, I'm going back to sleep and pretend I didn't hear a thing. As your sister burrows back under the covers, you quietly step back outside and shut the door behind you. I guess she forgot about it, dropping the biggest confession ever. But I remember. Am I just supposed to pretend I didn't hear it? I mean, you could. She was drunk. A knot forms in your stomach as you head downstairs in search of breakfast. Even if Lily doesn't know what she said, she's my sister. She comes first. I've got to put this summer crush of Reese aside. But it won't be easy with him here all summer, always in arm's reach. Or perched on the counter, which is where you find him when you walk into the kitchen. Reese, hi. He's sipping a mug of coffee, good man, and beside him sits a steaming cup, seemingly waiting for you. Morning, Emma. I, thought you might need this. Oh, 1 cream, 1 sugar? How did you know? What do you mean? I used to see you make it all the time when I'd pick you and Lily up for school. Oh, thank you for the coffee. I'm surprised you noticed. Of course I do. I pay attention. Well, I guess I underestimated how observant you are. Reese finishes his own drink before hopping off the counter. Need any help with that? He gestures towards the stove as you pull out a pan from the cabinet. Sure. Can you handle the eggs? How are you with flipping omelets? Omelets, pancakes, you name it, I've been honing my skills. As he steps closer, you catch the subtle scent of his cologne, a mix of fresh citrus and something uniquely Reese. Does this mean I get to taste test? Of course. If it's not good enough for Emma, I'm not serving it to anyone. I'm honored, but don't blame me if I end up eating everything before you get to serve it. Ah, that sounds like the best compliment a cook could ever ask for. He brings you some eggs from the fridge, and your hands almost touch. And you crack them, whisk them, before adding them to a hot pan. When you pass him the spatula to stir, your hands do touch. It sends a little shiver up your arm. Watch this. He flips the omelet with a single confident flick of his wrist. Impressed yet? I'll need to see a lot more of that. Ah, challenge accepted. How about this? He tosses the pan into his other hand, spinning it while it's in the air before catching it in time. Oh, are you sure you've been practicing photography and not training to be an Iron Chef? He laughs, the sound warm and inviting, just like the playful spark in his eyes. Does this mean I finally impressed you? Jury's still out until I've tasted it. Okay, Master Chef, 1 omelet coming right up. He winks, and despite your best efforts, your stomach does a little somersault. He makes it so hard not to have a crush on him. Reese reaches past you to grab a plate, his arm lightly brushing against yours. Excuse me? The brief contact sends a tingle up your arm, catching you off guard. Your heart skips a beat. How am I supposed to keep this crush in line? Well, you have for all these years. He serves you an omelet, which is delicious, by the way, but even as you eat, your heart won't stop racing. I shouldn't just sit here with him. Say something normal. Emma, think of an accent. I have to get going. I need to go into town today. He looks over, arching an eyebrow. Where are you off to? I have an interview at this new coffee shop where Sarah works. She says she's eager for more hire, so it seems like the perfect place to earn some extra cash and get some work experience. And it'll be an excuse to get out of the house every week away from Reese situation. Well, sounds awesome. Can I tag along? Your heart leaps with excitement, stutters with nervousness at the same time, which nearly makes you trip over your own feet. I've been meaning to check out the town. I can give you a ride, and maybe we can celebrate after you get the job. Reese, I wouldn't want to waste your time. What do you mean? I want to support you. It's never a waste of time hanging out with you. Plus, I know you're definitely going to get the job. I want to be there when you do. How are you so confident that I'll get the job? Because you're Emma. Also, it's a coffee job. It ain't that damn hard. His words resonated, you warmth spreading through your chest. It's the way he says your name with sincerity that makes you feel special, seen. So, how about it? Can I tag along? When he's smiling at you like that, it's impossible to say no. I'd love that, Reese. Having you there would mean a lot. With the sun bright overhead, you and Reese make your way into the town to visit the Coffee Cove. You step into the quaint cafe, instantly spot Sarah behind the counter. She waves you over, grinning. Hey, this place is cute. Oh, right, the coffee is killer. Let me get the manager for you. As she starts to leave the counter, she glances at Reese. Oh, I didn't realize you had some hot backup today. Nice. She winks at you before bustling off to find the manager. Reese chuckles and turns you with an amused look. Is that what I am, your hot backup? Obviously you're the hot backup. If you ever looked in a mirror, you shouldn't need me to tell you that. It's almost too teasing, too close to the line you know you shouldn't cross, but if Reese reads anything into it, he doesn't show it. He just grins and gives you that gorgeous wink. Hey, it's just nice to know that someone noticed my college glow-up. Don't worry, you were hot even before that. You try to tamp down that butterfly feeling in your stomach as Sarah returns with a friendly-looking woman. Another new face. Hello, Emma. I'm Alea. Sarah's told me wonderful things about you. Follow me to my office and we can get started. Then good luck. Sarah gives you a wink and Reese flashes you a big smile. He mouths a few words as you turn to go. You got this. You try to get Reese's smile out of your mind as you follow Alea into the cozy office. Please, have a seat. So, Emma, why do you want to work here? Why does every employer ever ask that? Because you know we're going to give you some winning BS answer. Because I need money. Especially for the coffee addiction. Okay. I need coffee for my coffee addiction. Or I mean that, dude. I'm a huge coffee lover, so working here would be as close to heaven as I can get. Assuming employees get to sample some of the... Oh, good news, they do. And I like having employees who appreciate the beverages we make. I appreciate at least 2 cups every morning. Me too. Good to know, but tell me, why exactly should I hire you? What will you bring to our team? Listen, let me go out in your shop, I'll make you a cup of coffee, and if it doesn't win you over, you can hire someone else. That is my... Listen, that would be my saying to my employer. Like, seriously. Let me go wow you with a cup of coffee, I guarantee it'll wow you. I'll bring positivity and willingness to work, complete and total desperation. Yeah, I kind of want to go with that one, but at the same time, positivity. When I care about something, I work hard for it. That's how I've kept my grades up at Cal. And when I'm on a team, I do my best to lift everyone up. I was voted most relentlessly optimistic in high school 2 years in a row. Oh, that's a very unique award, but I like your energy, Emma. She leans over the desk and holds out a hand. We'd love to have you. You start next week. Oh, thanks so much. You shake her hand and then practically skip out of the office. Back to the cafe, you find Reese hanging by the counter with Sarah. So, what's the verdict? I guess you just got hired. Oh, I knew it. We're going to be co-workers. This will be so much fun. Congrats. Before Before you can blink, Reese pulls you into a celebratory hug. He's hugged you plenty of times before. An arm slung around your shoulder at a movie night, a goodbye hug when you both headed off to college. But back then I wasn't into him like this. His embrace is warm, easy as you remember. You catch a subtle hint of his familiar comforting scent before he gently lets go. I knew you could do it. That makes one of us. How about we take a little trip for some ice cream? My treat. You're still trying to recover from the hug when he says that. Sarah immediately grins and nudges you. You should go. I've got to finish my shift, but you two should celebrate a little. You deserve it. Maybe while you're at it, you could give me a little tour around town. I haven't gotten much time alone with Reese since we got her. This could be a good chance to catch up, just the two of us. And make our day in town last. Just the two of us. Ice cream sounds great, as long as you're buying. He did say it was his treat. You think I'd offer to treat you and then make you pay? Who do you think I am, Emma? Just making sure you didn't get body swapped by some alien who's also a cheapskate. You wave goodbye to Sarah and step outside into the sunlit streets with Reese. Okay, confession. I offered you ice cream just assuming there would be ice cream somewhere. Is there... There's an old-fashioned ice cream parlor just down the street from here. Come on. Whew. You lead Reese into a familiar shop. The moment you step inside, you're greeted by a delightful aroma of waffle cones and sweet treats. Oh, this place is cute. Have you been here before? Yeah, Lily and I stop by at least a couple times each year, and or every summer, and they've got the best selection in town. Reese taps a finger against his chin as he examines the extensive list of options. Tropical mango sherbet isn't technically ice cream, but I'll allow it. I think I'm gonna have to go with Rocky Road. Am I that easy to read? Don't worry, I'm pretty finicky with my ice cream too. You are. Lily always make sure there was a tub of it in our freezer. I picked up on the hint sooner or later when you'd come over and devour it immediately. Look, marshmallows and ice cream, it's a 2-in-1 dessert. How can you not love it? You should try s'mores ice cream. I'm not gonna pass up a scoop of classic vanilla, getting Rocky Road 2, more of a mango sherbet. I'm sorry, Rocky Road. I like vanilla bean ice cream, but if it's just vanilla, hit or miss here and there, it depends. You weren't the only one devouring the tubs of ice cream back in the day. Reese grins and nudges you playfully, which makes your heart skip another beat. I knew you had good taste. He gets the attention of the staff member behind the counter and waves. 2 cones of Rocky Road, please. Thanks. Before long, you're each holding a waffle cone piled with ice cream. Waffle. Brain? Listen, I know it's been a long day, but come on. Yeah, know any good spots where we can enjoy this? Yeah, let me show you my favorite park. I need more coffee is what I need. It's been a long day. You lead Reese to a shaded park down the block, where branches cast dappled shadows over a comfortable bench. You tuck into your scoop of Rocky Road and try not to stare too obviously as Reese slicks a strip off his own cone. You know, I've been thinking, how come you had no plans for the summer? You seem like the kind of guy who always has something going on. He doesn't quite answer right away, just give you a wry grin. So you think about me a lot, huh? That's not an answer. I'm not letting you dodge the question that easily. Laughing, he shrugs one shoulder. It was worth a try. Truth is, I have a lot of invites for the summer, friends who wanted to go to Cabo, party every weekend. All that stuff, it's just not my cup of tea. Really? You like the life of the party? Only when I do it in small doses. One party? Great, fun. But every single weekend? Pass. Well, what about your family? He pauses halfway through, leaning in for another taste of Rocky Road. I'd rather stay at school. Did something happen? Just the usual. Them pressuring me to get a job, trying to get me to network with people in their circle. It sounds like a lot. Oh, it is. I just want a break from the serious stuff, you know? Trust me, I understand. I read so many textbooks this past year, I almost turned into one. He chuckles and his gaze shifts, locking onto yours with a warmth that makes your heart skip a beat. Good news then, you don't look like a 5th edition door stopper to me. Every time he looks at me like that, I just want to melt. Suddenly notice a smudge of ice cream on his cheek. I'll reach up and wipe it away. You got a little... Without thinking, you reach up and gently wipe the ice cream off his cheek. I can't have you walking around with that. Consider it my good deed for the day. You're only touching him for an instant, but that contact still sends little sparks dancing through your fingertips. And then you pull back and he sucks in a quiet breath. Right, thanks, Emma. His gaze meets yours for a long moment as your heart races. Get it together, Emma. This is fine. He's just a friend. It's fine. You clear your throat and stand up. How about we, enjoy the rest of our treats on the go? I could give you a VIP tour of the town. Ah, sure. That'd be great. As you and Reese stroll through the charming streets, you highlight some of the town's special spots. There's the gazebo park, where the local bands play every Saturday. It's got such a great vibe. I love live music. We'll have to come back sometime. Oh, and just down the street is the flower shop with the sweetest little owner. Lily loves picking out bouquets there. You continue down the sidewalk in silence until the two of you stand in front of a whimsical bookstore with a painted mural on its side. Wow. Is this... It's us. Well, it's the town. You point out the section of the mural where children are playing a game of tag in the park you just left. In another sketch of the mural, a pair of fishermen cast their lines in a painted sea. I love passing by the bookstore because of this. It reminds me of what a tight-knit community this place is. He seems captivated, his gaze taking in the vivid colors, dynamic stories within the art. It's amazing how much life is in the painting. You can almost hear the laughter and feel the warmth. Are we looking at the same picture, dude? Exactly. See, you get it. How about we take a picture in front of it? What? Really? Yeah, for the memory book. It's not every day you get a tour of a place like this from someone who knows it so well. Okay, why not? It could make a great keepsake. He takes out his phone with a look of excitement, putting an arm around your shoulder and pulling you close. His touch is so warm and comforting. I'll savor the moment and lean in. You feel a wave of warmth and comfort as you lean into his touch, enjoying the moment and letting yourself relax as he snaps a photo. He seems to notice your response, his smile growing wider as he snaps the picture. He takes a moment to look at the picture. We look great together. We do. Now, we at least have one picture to remember this summer. You and Reese continue to stroll through the charming streets of the town, taking all the beachy sights and people that come through. So, what do you think of the first day in town? I love it. Mix of old, new, how much slower life is here, like everyone isn't afraid to stop and enjoy little things. Exactly, it's always felt a bit magical to me. Kind of like living in a postcard. Yeah, I even like it, the way it smells here, like the ocean and the waffle cones and the combo that shouldn't work as well as it does. He gives you a beautiful grin. Yeah. I'd love to see more, but we should probably head back soon, right? Looks like the sun is starting to set. Why don't you text Lily the good news on your drive home? Right, Lily, home. We should do that. That reminder snapped you out of this warm, sunny moment with Reese. But even as the two of you turn and head for home, there's a giddy lightness in your chest that doesn't fade. At least we had a today, just as friends, but this was our day. The evening light fills the living room as everyone settles back into the house. You and Reese are both reading. He's on the armchair and sprawled out on and you're sprawled out on the L-shaped couch. Lily emerges from her room bright-eyed and much improved after dealing with her earlier hangover. Oh, hey sis, congrats on the new job. Thanks. Glad you're feeling better. Hey, yeah, we missed you today. Oh, no need to fear. I'm back. Did you do anything today, Reese? I feel bad I left you to fend for yourself. See what he says. You stay quiet, but glance at Reese to gauge his reaction. Oh, don't worry about it. I tagged along to Emma's interview for support. Maybe it's just your imagination, but Lily blinks for a moment and then nods. Oh, so you were like the lucky charm that got her the job today, huh? Huh, guilty as charged. Well, then we need to celebrate now that I'm back up and running. Why don't we all hit the hot tub? All three of us? Sounds perfect. I'm down. Lily glances at you, but now that Reese has said yes, you really have to say, sure, let's do it. Well, this isn't becoming more awkward by the moment. You head to your room to change, but as you open your closet, you can't help thinking about who you're about to be in the tub with. I know I need to set aside my feelings for Reese, especially now that I know how Lily feels, but... Why does Lily have a crush on him? It's not that easy. The more time we spend together, the stronger this crush gets. What if ignoring it is just making it worse? As you rifle through your clothing options, the idea of Reese seeing you in your best bikini makes your stomach do somersaults. Maybe you won't notice, maybe you will. Then I'll know if there's a chance, or any hope for this crush. You run your fingers over the fabric, trying to suppress the thrill you feel. This book really likes yellow. You change your newest bikini and look in the mirror. It fits perfectly. Now to see what Reese thinks. You head out of the back of the house where the hot tub overlooks the moonlit ocean. Reese and Lily are already lounging in the tub. Reese looks up as you approach, his eyes widen. Emma, you look great. His gaze stays fixed on you for one long, unreadable moment, and then his usual smile blinks back into place. He turns away from you to grin at Lily. Watch out, Lily. You've got competition for the best swimsuit in the tub now. Hey, I should get partial credit. I told her to buy that. But you didn't get one for yourself, so your loss. Thanks, Reese. Glad you approve. You smile back at him, your pulse racing a little faster. Was he flirting with me just now? Or was he just being nice? You join them and sink into the warm, bubbling water. You trail your fingers through the water with a sigh. Oh, that's nice. Right? Gotta make use of the family beach house while we can still make it here for the summers. It's crazy to think we won't always have nights like this. Do you guys have plans after graduation? I've been thinking about traveling for a bit, maybe seeing some places I've only read about. I should probably look for an engineering job once I've officially got my degree, but I'd love to pursue photography on the side. I don't want to give up on capturing the important stuff in life, like this. He gestures at the beautiful view around you, the foaming water and the hot tub. That's an amazing goal. Thanks, Emma. You've got a great eye. Your photos tell stories in a way that words sometimes can't. Her voice is gentle, almost wistful, as if wishing the moment could last a little longer. You catch the subtle exchange, and you can sense how obvious it is that Lily is in love with him from the way her gaze rests on him a moment too long. How about you, Emma? I know you just finished your second year, but have you thought about laughter? I'm thinking about grad school, but honestly, nights like these make me question if I ever want to leave the ocean. Reese laughs, his eyes meeting yours. I know the feeling. You both fall silent for a moment, gazing at each other. The moment is broken by Lily gesturing towards the kitchen. I think we should add some snacks and drinks to this party. Anyone up for getting out of these bubbles? I'll get them. Can't have a party without some grub. Before he heads off, Reese turns to you. I could use an extra set of hands if you're up for it, Emma. Reese wants me to help. Oh, but Emma just got here. I can help if you need it. You can see the eagerness in Lily's eyes, but Reese looks at you, waiting for an answer. The thought of Lily and Reese alone makes my stomach drop, but I could always go with him. Oh, bro, come on! This is so stupid. Sure, I'll help. Sure, Reese, I'll help you. As you follow him inside, you catch Lily shooting you a look across the bubbling water. It's a look you can't quite read, maybe playful, maybe something else. You do have fun. Thanks. Is she jealous? I mean, she's in love with a guy, you think? That question lingers in your mind as you follow Reese into the kitchen. As he opens the fridge, you take a moment to admire his lean physique. Your eyes linger on the defined muscles of his arms and the subtle lines of his six-pack. The way the water droplets slip onto his torso, God, it should be illegal to be this hot. But at least I get to enjoy the view while it's just the two of us. I'm thinking we make pizza toast. His voice snaps you out of your thoughts, and you look up to see the playful smile on his face. I think that sounds perfect. Trust me, you'll love it. I never say no to a twist on a classic. Exactly. He reaches above you to fetch a loaf of bread from a cabinet, his movements bringing him tantalizingly close, and his arm brushes against your shoulder. Sorry. Your eyes meet, and you grin, feeling your heart flutter. It's all right. Together, you begin preparing the snacks. Reese expertly spreads sauce on the bread, while you add cheese and your chosen toppings. You've got some serious skills there. I don't remember you being a whiz in the kitchen. It's the kind of my thing lately. A couple summers ago, I helped my cousin with his food truck when it first opened. Really? I didn't know that. So you're a self-taught chef now? I don't mind you calling me chef. Oh, yeah, you wish. You two laugh as you navigate around each other, every accidental touch sparking small smiles and shared glances. Let me show you my secret trick. Reese moves behind you. If you lift your hand like this, higher than you think you need to, you get more basil sprinklage over the sauce. He gently guides your hand as you sprinkle herbs over the toast, his chest pressing lightly against your back. You can feel his breath on your neck, each inhale and exhale sending shivers down your spine. He's so close. I'll step away, trying to focus, turn my head to look at him. You turn your head, your eyes meeting his just inches away. Something on your mind? Just enjoying the moment, it's nice. Nice as in I do this all day, or maybe more like this is my favorite part of the day? He smiles and he doesn't pull back. Pretty high praise coming from a girl who got a new job today. You both smile, finish assembling the snacks, sliding them into the oven together. Your fingers linger on his for a moment longer than necessary, and then you pull back with a start, shutting the oven door. Sorry about that. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm honestly glad you're here with me. His voice is barely above a whisper, filled with sincerity. I'm glad I'm here too. A soft smile spreads across his face. I'm glad you feel the same way. The oven timer dings and Reese pulls a tray out, the aroma filling the kitchen with warmth. How about a taste test? Reese picks up perfectly toasted piece, offers it to you with a grin, holding the toast up for you to try. You take a bite and begin being this close to him is even more thrilling than the burst of flavors on your tongue. What's the verdict? I think you've really outdone yourself this time. Well, I had some pretty good help. Does that mean it has your approval? Of course, I could eat these all day. But the two of you share one last smile. There's some unspoken warmth in the air, something you can't quite name. Or he just wanted to make snacks and I'm being delusional. We'd better get back, or get these out to Lily before they get cold. Oh, right. But as you both pick up the food and head outside, you remember all those little touches you shared, the ones he never pulled away from. Lily is waiting for you in the hot tub when she sees you and Reese approach, grinning and holding your tray of snacks. Her brow raises in curiosity. Wow, you two sure took your time in there. Just perfecting our masterpiece. The three of you settle back into the hot tub, indulging in the food. Why don't we play Truth or Dare? Spice things up a little. Ruh-roh. You glance at Reese and try to gauge his interest. Alright. Sure, let's do it. The game begins a little lighthearted challenges. Lily dares Reese to sing his favorite cheesy pop song out loud. You're, the sprinkles on my Sunday, the sunshine in my day. Every moment with you feels like a little cliché. He proceeds to do so with the over-the-top theatrics, drawing peals of laughter from you both. When it's your turn, Reese taps his chin thoughtfully before posing his question. Truth, what's your most embarrassing childhood memory? Most embarrassing childhood memory is getting caught singing in the mirror, falling in the school fountain. You would think falling in the fountain, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, fountain. True story. Slipped right in the fountain in the middle of the school courtyard, soaked head to toe with everyone watching. The whole school was talking about it for days. Wait. That was you? Unfortunately, yes. As the game continues, you decide to go for Reese. Truth or dare, Reese? Truth. No one's doing any dares. Sadness. You take a deep breath and risk asking a question that's been eating at you since the vacation started. Have you ever nearly told someone you like them but changed your mind? Reese gives a soft chuckle, rubbing the back of his neck. That's a yes. Yeah, maybe a couple times, but I chickened out. Your gaze is locked momentarily, and you can barely breathe. Reese. Who was it? Oh, just, someone from a while back, not really important. It's an obvious subject change, but before you can ask more, Lily chimes in. Alright, Emma, your turn. Does it have to be? Alright, Truth. Lily turns to you again, and her expression suddenly goes serious. Ever had a crush on someone you shouldn't have? Your heart skips a beat. Time seems to slow as you stare at your sister. She knows. Totally she knows I have a crush on Reese, too. Does she, though? Does she? Alright, well, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember that if you did enjoy the content, to like, share, and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Other than that, let me know your thoughts down below. Right? I'll just say the following. It's an okay story. It just... I'm piqued. My curiosity is piqued about the whole issue with your sibling and where it could go. I don't know what else to say in regards to that. I don't know. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below. That's about the gist of it. Otherwise, tune in. I've got one more chapter, I believe, fingers crossed, and then we're done for the day. So, yeah, check that out. Otherwise, check out all the other content that came out today. Peace out.